All right, all right. Hey, hey. All right, Taurians, let's go ahead and take a quick peek and see what do we have a character reflecting on right now. We have a Four of Swords. It is in the upright position. Somebody might be reflecting on a time of upset or pain, but something that they've actually healed from, which could be wonderful. We have got the King of Swords. And we got the King of Cups. Now, unfortunately, oh, excuse me, Knight of Swords, my apologies, and King of Cups. Unfortunately, these are both in the negative. So that tells us what Taurus has perhaps healed from. Now, we could also say, well, maybe this is an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who's reflecting on having, like, maybe they used to run from emotions. Maybe they've healed from some of that and they don't want to do that anymore. I can't tell just yet who is who. We don't have Taurus here, but that could be that it's because Taurus has healed from this, so they're removed from it, or it could be that it's the other person. Nine of Wands in a positive position. Somebody's a wounded warrior that is healing. Somebody is doing so much better. But once upon a time, man, they'd do anything to dodge feelings. But they wanted someone else to care about them. But it was like money in their piggy bank. If you care about me, but I don't have to care about you, it's all about me. I want to be fed. This very karmic energy. And it was like, if you try to talk to me about this, I'm going to split. Um, there wasn't ever the right kind of action. Let me put it that way. How is somebody reflecting and saying, wow, I've healed so much from that? Oh gosh, really? We have the devil and we have the Ace of Swords, but it's both sideways, which this is now it's two people that are reflecting on the same storyline. I don't know if they see it the same way. Hang on, let's take a look and let me just ask character number 2, who, by the way, I'm leaning toward this is going to be Taurus that we're talking about just now. We have the Strength card. If this is Taurus, Taurus is reflecting on, holy smokes, it took me a lot of strength to put up with the turmoil that I dealt with this person. This could be Taurus and a person that they're still, with. And it's like, wow, we've been married a long time, but God, we had some rough years. My partner was so closed off at one point in time. It took me a lot of strength to continue to be there with them. I became a freaking Zen master. Ace of Wands, if this is Taurus, realizing just how much they, like they can't even believe how they put up with it. They can't even believe how strong they were because it was super toxic and they both know it. And it's very obvious, especially now that we've moved on from some of it. This is actually really great to have some positive reflections of like, wow, it was bad, but now things are a lot better. 10 of Wands. What is that? Why do we have the 10 of Wands? Is it just that, wow, I can't believe things are getting so much better between us? We have a 10 of Cups. We have the 7 of Pentacles. This is wild, but it almost feels like Taurus and this person are going to be shifting into a really happy time. Like maybe the happiest they've ever been. Maybe they're actually starting to feel like, I can't believe we had some rocky, rough years or some rocky, rough times, but I can see the changes now. I can see honestly, I'm glad I've known this person for so long, even through the hard times, because my God, we're actually getting to this place of genuine like happiness. Like I feel happy about this now. Hang on, let me change decks and say, how is this person looking at Taurus? The one who is saying, wow, I'm reflecting and I'm realizing I've healed a lot from who I used to be. Taurus is their 6 of Cups. Whoever this is, it's either somebody who's trying to patch things back up with Taurus, and although they're super stressed out, like, I hope Taurus really does want me. I think Taurus is seeing the change in them. By the way, Taurus could have green eyes or really interesting eyes, maybe like hazel, eyes that change from like a brownish to a green or something. We got the 9 of Wands. They are so like nervous. Will Taurus see the changes in me? I really want to be with Taurus. I really want things to be good between us, especially now. And I've done a lot of healing. It's kind of like their heart is, right there in this delicate position. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. It's like they are I don't know. I think once upon a time, they never would have been like this. They would not have been, at all supportive or kind of Taurus or anything like that. They would have been selfish. They would have been really difficult to deal with. And now, like, this is a 180. It's almost like this person is a different person. They see Taurus as their soulmate, that they are very hopeful and humbly so hopeful that Taurus can kind of forgive them their previous behavior and trespasses, hopeful that Taurus can see that they've genuinely made effort and that they want to continue to make effort. They carry a heavy burden about like how they've behaved in the past, because they really don't want to lose Taurus. They really want to get things on track with Taurus now. They don't know if Taurus will accept them, but we can see over there that Taurus is like, oh my God, I can't believe we actually got here. The Tower in the reverse, I feel like they're hanging on a thread of like, what will Taurus think of me? Will Taurus see the changes I'm making? Or will it be over? Like, will they see that I've made enough change? I know I'm not done yet. And they know this. They know that they are working on healing, but they also they really want Taurus to want them. How do you really feel about Taurus then? We know that you're a soulmate and you want to be in Taurus's life. 3 of Pentacles. They want to be not only in Taurus's life, they want to be close to Taurus. They want to build a union. I don't know. Whatever face they showed to Taurus in the past was probably combative, was probably like as far as like emotions go, they would have been selfish and stingy. They wouldn't have given compliments. They probably couldn't have said anything nice. It might have been like almost like a kid who wants all the attention for themselves, but you can't really talk to them because they're just like, when like teenagers, they still want their parents to care about them, but they also are like, leave me alone, I can do it myself. But then they really still want their parents to really care, and they can get really hurt really easy. I feel like this person had like maybe a bunch of years where they acted like that, and now they want to be like an equal to Taurus. Now they hope and pray that they can be integrated into Taurus's world, that they can build with Taurus. They want to be a part of everything. Once upon a time, maybe they expected Taurus to just basically take care of everything, take care of the household, take care of this and that. Don't bother me with stuff. You should do it. That's not my problem. And I think now they want to talk to Taurus about what color, to paint the bathroom. They want to be involved. They want to do house projects. They want to build a future. They're looking at like forever with Taurus. They're looking at what they want to build and be a part of now. And before they were so checked out, this is such a 180. I mean, I'm thrilled. This is amazing. But the fact that both of them know, it was a shit show for a while. It was a nightmare. What is it that's prompted any of this change? I mean, this is them reflecting and calling it like it was. I was a disaster in the past. They have become an emperor, a 9 of Cups, something that they either became empowered enough to say, I just realized who's in charge of making my life what it is me. And you know what? I just realized my life is really good. I have almost everything I ever wanted, right? I have a Taurus who loves me, who's been kind to me. I've met somebody that's true. I have some really awesome things in my life. How is it that I haven't like stepped up and honored this before? It just feels like something inside of them, they just suddenly matured into like a really empowered emperor. It's like they became a grown-up practically overnight, and a really good grown-up. 7 of Swords. They ran away from that for so long. Why did you run away from being a full-blown grown-up that was in charge of your own life and own happiness? Death card. There was something inside of them that they had to surrender, let go of. I don't know if this person was like angry at their parents for a long time and they were acting, because I get this distinctive like teenage vibe. I'm mad at my parents, but I'm also mad because they didn't give me what I needed. So I've been rebellious and I've been dissatisfied and I've been belligerent for most of my adult life. And now finally, I'm like, holy smokes, I'm an adult. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm not a kid. that gets to be mad that my parents weren't everything that they should have been, or whatever it might have been. And that is not to minimize whatever this character went through, but rather we're just talking about how they're so empowered now. They're realizing, I have chosen my partnerships, I am in charge of my life. I don't even have to think about lack of my past, because I'm in control of my present and my future. And oh my God, how have I been overlooking the fact that I've met this amazing Taurus? And this is all I've wanted. This is the person that I picked. This is my mate. This is my partner. It's like they're seeing Taurus for the first time, even though Taurus might have been beside them all this time. They're looking at Taurus and they're like, oh my God, they may be falling in love with it. Like the color of Taurus's eyes, they may suddenly be much more passionate. They may suddenly start to be much more, sometimes we just take for granted, or don't even notice what's right there in front of us. I feel like that's how they were for such a long time. All that has changed. This is a great year for that change, because it is, year of the serpent, year of transformation. Seven of Cups, who knows how much more they're going to change. But they don't want to lose Taurus at this point. They really don't want to lose Taurus at this point. This is just now them. This could be somebody who has never acted like a grown-up until now. They have never stood up and been like, oh my God, I love my Taurus. Like, I just think that they're going to start being expressive. They're going to start like showing up. They're going to start, this is such a different side of them, such a soft side of them. That is an amazing thing for them to reflect on and start to like, the reason I wanted to do a storyline about reflection is just because of the backdrop that I have. And I thought, yeah, we don't usually talk about that, like deep personal reflection. And I didn't know how this series would go. But boy, it's been very vastly different for every zodiac. This is pretty special. This is a really special one for Taurus in particular, because Taurus can get some pretty tough stories. I feel like this is beautiful. We've been having some better Taurus ones lately. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you do enjoy it. Really appreciate you being here. Take care. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.